Hello, welcome back to another video and welcome to Stockport. So today I'm going to be visiting every single station on the Mid Cheshire Line all the way from here to Chester. So without further ado, let's go into the station and catch the first train. Made it onto the platform now. The first train we're going to be catching is the 9:19 and we're going to be taking this train to Hale. Hale Station was opened on the 12th of May 1862 by the Cheshire Midland Railway when the railway first opened from Altrincham to Knutsford. However, at this time the station was not called Hale, instead it was called Peel Causeway. This was renamed to Peel Causeway for Hale on the 1st of January 1899, before being renamed once again on the 1st of January 1902 to just Hale as we know it today. So this is Hale. It looks quite nice, it's a bit quaint, but now we're going to do a quick walk over to Altringham. Made it to Altringham now. We've only got about 3 minutes here till the train back up, which we're going to be taking to Navigation Road. But Altringham is most well known for being an interchange to the tram here. So yeah, that's cool. Yeah, as I was saying, we're going to be going to Navigation Road next. Altrincham Railway Station was first opened by the Manchester, South Junction and Altrincham Railway in April 1881 as Altrincham and Bowden Railway Station. The name later changed to Altrincham Railway Station in May 1974. Navigation Road now. This is another station where you can catch the Metro link, as you can see here, but now we're going to be running to Ashley Station, so yeah, let's go do that now. While I'm running, why don't we talk about Navigation Road? So the original station was opened in 1931 as part of the Manchester South Junction and Altrincham Railway as a pair of single-phase platforms, but in 1992 one of these was given to the Metrolink. The station sits really close to Altrincham Railway Station, with them only being about half a mile apart. Navigation Road also only saw 72,000 people in the last year, meaning it's quite underused for a Manchester suburb station. But I'll hand back to Present Finn now, who seems to have just arrived at Ashley. We have now made it to Ashley Station after that run. It got a bit rainy when we ran, so yeah, a bit wet now. But I can see the train in the distance, which is arriving in about 2 minutes, and I'm going to be taking this train to Northwich. Ashley Railway Station only has 2 platforms and was opened by the Cheshire Midland Railway on the 12th of May 1862, and, like Hale, was opened when the railway first opened from Altrincham to Knutsford. The station is the least used on the line, with them only seeing about 8,000 people in the last year. So this is Northwich. This platform over here seems all nice and grand, while the one I'm on seems a little bit forgotten. Well, that's just what I think anyway. Northwich railway station was opened on the 1st of January of 1863, again by the Cheshire Midland Railway. But Northwich stations always have two platforms. A third one was once added next to platform 2, making that an island platform. This is now fenced off to the public today. Right, so now we're going to do another walk over to Lostock Gralam. So yeah, let's go do that now. With that, we've now made it to Lostock Gralam. You can't see the station, there you go. So the train we're going to be catching is in about 5 minutes, and I forgot when we're taking it to, 1 minute. Mobberley, we're taking this train to Mobberley. Just like Northwich, Lostock Gralam station was opened on the 1st of January of 1863 by the Cheshire Midland Railway. Lostock Gralam was also once just a request stop. It stopped being one, however, in summer of 2011. Made it to Mobberley now. There's not a lot going on here, it's pretty desolate, but now what we're going to be doing is walking to Knutsford. The thing that's nice about Mobberley though is the benches. They seem quite heritagey. Mobberley station, just like Hale, was opened on the 12th of May 1862, and like pretty much all of the other stations on this line, was opened by the Cheshire Midland Railway. The station was also, until December of 2010, a request stop. While I'm walking, we should also talk about Knutsford railway station, as we don't have a lot of time at the station, as you'll see. Knutsford station was opened again on the 12th of May of 1862 by the Cheshire Midland Railway, and is also the main town exclusive to the Mid Cheshire Line. The station is also the most used on the line, with it seeing 320,000 people in the last year. The station itself is quite simple, as its only purpose is just to serve the town of Knutsford. But as you can see now, we've just made it to the station, and I think that is our train coming, so we should probably jump on that now. Knutsford just in time, as the train's right here. Didn't get to stay on the platform at Knutsford, but we're going to be taking this train to Cuddington. Cuddington railway station was opened in 1869 by the West Cheshire Railway and is about 12.5 miles away from Chester. The most notable fact about Cuddington is that it does have a foot crossing though, so yeah, it's quite cool. Made it to Plumley now. I can't remember if I mentioned we were going here, but yeah, we're here now. We're in the waiting shelter as it is tipping it down outside. So we've got about 20 minutes here till the train that way, towards Chester, and we're going to be going to Mouldsworth. There's also quite nice artwork here in the shelter at Plumley. Plumley railway station was opened on the 1st of January 1863 as part of the Cheshire Midland Railway. But notice how I said Plumley instead of Plumley. This is because Plumley railway station was renamed to just Plumley on the 1st of February of 1945. There was also another station about 1,300 metres west of Plumley called Plumley West Platform, which opened to passengers around 1915 but was closed in September of 1926. So as this is Mouldsworth station, it's fairly quiet like all the others we've been to, but now we're going to do a quick walk over to Delamere. Mouldsworth railway station was opened on the 22nd of June 1870 and just serves the village of Mouldsworth. I'm unsure on who opened Mouldsworth railway station, but if I had to guess, I'd say the West Cheshire Railway or the Cheshire Midland Railway again. While I'm running, we should also talk about Delamere railway station. Delamere station was opened on the 22nd of June 1870 and serves both the village of Delamere and also Delamere Forest. Delamere was also just a request stop until the spring 2010 timetable change and saw 54,000 people in the past year. The station marks one end of the Bankaway footpath, which is really popular with hikers. Anyway, just made it to the station now, so let's head back to Passpin. Made it to Delamere now. We got about 4 minutes till the train, which we're going to be taking back to Greenbank. The old station house here at Delamere seems to have been turned into a cafe. Pity we don't have time to go in, because it looked quite nice. Made it to Greenbank now. This is the only station that we've been down which has the quite modern northern waiting shelters, so it's a bit unique about this. There's also a few posters here, but apart from that, it's a bit of a nothing station. We've got about 40 minutes here before finally taking the last train of the day to Chester. Greenbank station was opened on the 22nd of June of 1870, but under the name of Hertford and Greenbank. The name was later changed to just Greenbank on the 7th of May of 1973. The station was built by the West Cheshire Railway and is the second most used unique station on this line after Knutsford. Final train we're going to be catching is D1611, and we're going to be taking this one all the way to Chester.
Cuddington.
And with that, behind me you see is Chester, so that means we've now completed the Mid Cheshire Line. If you have enjoyed, please like, share and subscribe, as it really helped me out. But for now, I'll see you where I turn up next. Goodbye.